Hello, I am Victoria Moore from Yogi Mommy. I am a wife, a homeschooling mom of two, author, and wellness advocate who is very passionate about empowering and educating others on how to live happier and healthier naturally. I wanted to create this video for you to share with you a very simple and effective technique that is a 60-second emotional release technique. Now, this is a shortened, condensed version of a modality called Aroma Freedom Technique, also known as AFT, that I became certified in the beginning of 2018. I studied under clinical psychologist Dr. Benjamin Purkis, and I have been using this technique for myself, for my family, for friends, for clients, with such tremendous results on so many different things all over the spectrum, from people who have been suffering from traumatic events to people that are just looking to accomplish goals or let go of limiting beliefs or negative self-talk. So it's been very effective, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys today. Now, what you are going to need to have on hand is essential oils, basically. So what I have is you're going to need lavender, frankincense, and then this blend from Young Living called Stress Away. Now, the reason why I use the Young Living essential oils as a certified aromatherapist and a certified aroma freedom technique practitioner, these, from my experience, are the highest frequency oils. Now, because of the nature of the exercise, which I'll share with you in a minute, we want to have the most purest, most potent essential oils available. If you do not have Young Living essential oils, then your next best thing to have on hand is something organic and pure. So maybe it's an organic orange, an organic lemon, an organic lime. The reason why we want something organic and pure, we want something with absolutely no toxins. With Young Living, the reason why I choose them is that they have their seed to seal guarantee, so they do not use any pesticides, they do not use any chemical solvents, anything to extract, anything that's not natural, anything that's not 100% from the plant. So it is the purest essential oil, which is going to give you the highest results for this exercise. If you have an orange, a lemon, a lime, again, you want it to be organic, you want it to be pure, because what we're going to be doing with these oils or with the organic fruit that you have is we're going to be inhaling them. The reason being is the sense of smell is very, very powerful. What it does is when we have experiences in our lives, we kind of file into certain categories into our mind the different experiences. So if it's stressful, if it's happy, if it, basically how it made us feel, and we begin to categorize that. Now, through the sense of smell, what it does is it goes through the olfactory nerve into the limbic region of the brain to the amygdala gland. Now, this is the area where we store our emotions. How you release that is through the sense of smell. So by using these pure grade essential oils, we're going to go in and we are going to help to release that emotion or that stressful feeling that we are experiencing. So what I want you to do is, if you don't have them already, grab your oils or grab your fruit. So go ahead and press pause on the video and take care of that. And then when you're ready, we'll get started. Now, when you are all ready, what I want you to do is I want you to choose one thing right now that is causing you stress and anxiety. Something that is maybe making you feel nervous or overwhelmed or sad, depressed. Try to pick one thing. Now, once you have that, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to listen to what the negative voice says in regards to that experience. And listen closely. Once you hear that negative voice, I want you to try to choose a one-word answer or a one-word feeling to describe how you feel when you hear that negative voice. So trying to limit it to just one word. So maybe it is sad. Maybe it's angry. Maybe it's hopeless. Whatever that may be, trying to kind of just pinpoint one certain emotion that comes up. Next, with your eyes closed, I want you to try to locate where in your body you are feeling that emotion. So maybe you feel it in your gut. Maybe you feel it in your chest or your throat or your shoulders. Just trying to kind of scan your body and see where it is that you are feeling that emotion. And then with your eyes still closed, I want you to try to allow yourself to drift back to a moment in time where you felt this same emotion and perhaps in the same location, the same sensation. It could be maybe something that happened long ago. Maybe it's something that happened more recently. Whatever the first image, whatever the first event is that pops in your head, even if it's completely unrelated, I want you to go with that one. The subconscious has a very, very powerful way of kind of burying certain things that we might not think is a trigger. So again, whatever that first emotion is. Next, I want you to open your eyes and we're going to get our bottles of oil. So I'm going to take the tops off of my oils. This is the easiest way to do this. That way I'm not spilling and fumbling. So taking the tops off of the oils, and then we're going to basically put one drop of each oil in the palm of our hand. So I'm going to put one lavender. Oops, I got two in there. Sometimes they get sneaky. A frankincense. I got two again, so I guess I'm just going with two of each. And then my stress away. Okay. Next, what I want to do is I want to rub my hands together, essentially activating the oils. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make what's called a scent tent. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to think back to that memory, to that feeling, to that emotion, and I'm going to close my eyes. And to scent tent, you're basically just going to cup your hands over your mouth and nose. If that's too intense for you, you can move your hands back too. We just want to be inhaling the oils, smelling the oils. So closing your eyes. Breathing deeply into the oils. And again, focusing on that memory, on that feeling, on the sensations in our body. And just allowing whatever emotions to come up, to just come up, acknowledging them. Letting them pass through us, knowing that emotions are like waves and no wave lasts forever. Just breathing here, maybe noticing what happens to the emotion, the feeling in our body. Maybe the memory begins to dissolve or shift. We'll stay here for about 3 more breaths. You can exhale with your mouth open, helping to release anything stagnant, anything that we're holding on to. And just beginning to notice any sort of shift in how you feel physically and how you feel emotionally. Now, most people experience a calming sensation almost immediately, feeling very peaceful. A lot of times the emotions or the memories will dissolve. They'll begin to fade away. They'll break apart. Maybe they'll be replaced with something more peaceful. Sometimes you'll begin to kind of get visions or hear voices or just kind of some wisdom letting you know that, it's going to be okay and that you're supported and that everything's okay. And it just really kind of washes over a very peaceful feeling. So this technique, like I said, it's very simple, very effective. It's all using aromatherapy through the power of scent. Again, going into the limbic region of our brain, helping to replace any sort of stressful emotions with something more positive. Now, again, that's just a very simple technique. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system and really kind of helps us to feel more peaceful so that we don't have to go into that fight or flight mode. It helps to relax us. The more you practice that, the easier it is to find relaxation. And some people do find that they need a little bit more, and so that's where, like I said, the aroma freedom technique comes into play because we do a few more rounds. It does go a little bit more in depth, but this is a very good start, and like I said, a very good way to help with emotional release. So I hope that you learned something today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and reach out to me. You can always follow me at my blog, www.yogimami.com. That is YOGIMAMI.com. You could shoot me an email, victoria@yogimami.com. I'd love to hear from you. Or you could check me out on Instagram.